Who has an issue with self-loathing? I do. Is there anything where you're just like, God, please change this about me? Please change this. Please change this. I'm struggling. I am struggling. Help me, please. So there are certain things about myself that I don't like and I would just love to make better. And the Lord led me to Ephesians 4:32, and it says, "And be kind one to another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you." He wanted me to reread the verse, but this time to put my name in it. So it would read something like this: be kind to charity, be tenderhearted and forgiving to charity, even as God has forgiven charity. And I had to ask myself, okay, be kind to charity. So how can you be kind? What does kind look like? And I was reminded that I actually asked myself this question last year around October, November-ish, how to be kind, how to be kinder to others. And I actually Googled it. Yes, I did. And the only thing that would come up was this game called Kind Words. This is not a sponsored video, but it's like $5.99. You can connect with people all around the world. The only thing that you can do is say kind words. People write out letters. They write out requests about their problems, and you can write a letter back to just encourage them, give them some advice on how you dealt with that situation. You can also write out your requests and other people can respond to you. They have therapists on there, psychologists, psychiatrists, all of those people. Anyway, it was very helpful and very therapeutic. I encourage you, if you're looking to just love on someone else and look beyond your situation and realize that there are other people in the world that have a lot more problems than you, I encourage you to try that game. Just Google it, Kind Words game. Anyway, so I went on there and the Lord had me write down the advice that I'd given to someone else, and it says this: Charity, I need you to be yourself, even if that means being alone and without friends or specific friends. They will be okay, you'll be okay. They're not the reason that you're alive. Don't get stuck in a fishbowl trying to conform into what you think they want you to be. Express yourself and be yourself. So I get to thinking like, okay, express myself. I'm, loud. I like to talk a lot. It's very easy for me to monopolize a conversation. I'm sorry to anyone if I talk all the time. So, my request is, Lord, tell me when to really be myself, when to be loud and talkative and just woo. I know that there's a time and a place for that. Reveal to me when it's the best time for me to just be when's the best time for me to just be quiet and to calm down and to just listen. For me, it's really hard to just calm down and press pause on a conversation or a subject that I'm really passionate about. I can just go on and on and on. It's hard for me to just let other people talk, and I know that, okay, you're gonna have to go back to school. You're gonna have to go back and learn how to actively listen. So I asked God, Lord, help me to just improve my social skills. I love being around people, but I'm sure that I can improve in that area. So I did. I went back to school. Well, I Googled it. So the first thing that I wrote down is stop talking. But I realized I was kind of like muzzling myself and focusing on something that I shouldn't do instead of focusing on something that I could do, which is listening. Just actively listening. So I Googled a couple of ways to improve my listening skills, and that just gave me a strategy on how I can be better at that. I'm not going to give you those tips yet because I have not mastered this. But when I do, that video will follow this one. But we ain't there yet. God is yet working on me. So the next thing was getting rid of my attitude. And I was just like, God, I don't have an attitude. What are you talking about? I do? Oh. Sometimes I do. So I mentioned how I get really passionate about some subjects. And so when I'm talking about it, I might get a little rude, mean, my tone might change a little bit. Y'all know, I'm sure this happens to you too. It's not just me. And the Lord showed me that I definitely talk differently to the people at work than I do my own family members.
The conviction.
I had to pick my face up off the floor. I had to ask for forgiveness for being that way. I really think it's so easy, especially when you're in a leadership position, to treat people better at work because they could quit. You know, you kind of feel like, oh, you're stuck with family, like you're not gonna leave me, you're gonna love me forever. But that's definitely not true, because they can always distance themselves from you. They can leave you emotionally and still be there physically. My desire is to treat the most important people in my life like they actually are the most important people in my life. And again, the Lord is yet working on me. This is like hard. This is hard. Ugh. I'll be sure to post a link or, you know, a card or something right in here once I do that video and what actually works, how to keep them, you know, up here above everyone else. That's my goal. Yes. Another area that I could improve on would be, you know, respecting personal space, which I think at work I'm really good about that. At home it just depends on the day and how the wind is blowing. If I want to like poke you, I'll just poke you. So we're just gonna say that we're good on that right now. Yeah, that's not a struggle area. Hallelujah. Anyway, so what do you need to brush up on or slightly improve about yourself? Feel free to comment below. You can also message me on Instagram at Devotions with Charity. I would love to know if you have any suggestions for any other videos. Share your thoughts. What are you struggling with? Please don't make me feel like I'm by myself in this. Please. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and feel free to check out these other videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye.